Kevin, and thanks for your leadership on this important legislation. John, thank you so much. What I like best about this is it's not in a sort of a day of intense partisanship. This is a bill where we have Democrats and Republicans coming together. So you know this must be a really good idea. And the chances of it getting passed are very good. And I'm personally very excited about that. I have a district that has probably, I'd say, more high-tech, maybe Anna's got a little more high-tech than I do with Silicon Valley, but in Austin, I have a lot of high-tech. I'm proud to co-chair the high-tech caucus with Doris Matsui, and Anna was my prior co-chair. But as I've talked to the high-tech companies over the years, this has really been the #1 issue that always comes up. You know, we talk about H-1B visas, we talk about repatriation, but the idea of an R&D tax credit made permanent and going from 14 to 20% has always resonated as the top priority of the high-tech companies. And why? Because I think prior Congresses, we've always sort of, it's been a political football, if you will, that we've always kind of thrown around, and it's been held hostage or hijacked on must-pass legislation. And I think in making this permanent, you take out the politics. And it's a good idea. I mean, it is about innovation. It's about job creation. It's about being #1, as John said. It's about our ability to compete globally. And without this, we're gonna fall behind. And so if we can make this permanent, the market uncertainty that we hear so much about today becomes more certain for companies that need to project in the future years in advance. Because when it's every 2 years, they say, Congressman, we can't budget years in advance when I think this, I don't know if it's going to pass this year or not. And so that's really the brilliance behind this. I do think it's going to have a very, very positive effect on the economy. I think some of the stats I have are 162,000 jobs in the near term, a $90 billion increase in the GDP, and about 4,000 new American patents. That's what it's all about. Technology is a solution to so many of our problems, whether it's medical, you know, whether it's technology advancing with the iPad, whether it's you know, advancing the warfighter in Afghanistan, whether it's securing the border. It is the answer to so many of our problems. And with this bill, with the R&D that will take place, I know that the University of Texas back in Austin, my district, and my high-tech companies will be able to advance forward to bring that innovation and to bring that investment and that capital back into the United States rather than pushing it overseas and out of this country. And so with that, I want to thank both of you for your leadership, and I think this will make America #1. Thank you.